Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Amir Rafiq Bin Rizal and I'm going to present about Module 2, which is about the Geo Referencing, create shapefile, and digitization. So, the objectives of Module 2 are to be able to perform georeferencing, to be able to create shapefiles, to be able to digitize, and lastly, to be able to edit attribute. And now, let's talk about the methods. Before starting, click File and click New. Click the blank map to start new. Then, click Folder Connections and click Connect to Folder. And then, choose Module 2 Data 2 to start for the methods for Module 2. And now, we can start our first step, which is georeferencing. At the Module Data 2, click it and it will show all the data. Drag lot NDCDB Pahang SHP and SMK Sultan Abu Bakar JPEG to table of contents. And then right click and make sure the georeferencing tool is in mode active. And then click down georeferencing, then make sure the auto adjust is in off mode. For the next step, right click at layer SMK Sultan Abu Bakar and then click zoom to layer. For the next step, select window and click viewer. Make sure that SMK Sultan Abu Bakar.jpg is appearing at the viewer screen. Next, right-click at lot and DCDB Pahang SHP and click Zoom to Layer. Make sure that lot and DCDB Pahang is appearing at the data view. Next, right-click again at lot and DCDB Pahang and click Properties. And then choose Label. Click the label features in this layer. And for the label field, click lot. And then click OK. Next, we need to identify which area to do georeferencing for both layers. Georeferencing process should do on reference data layer lot and DCDB Pahang SHP because layer lot and DCDB Pahang SHP on the real coordinate in Earth's surface. At least plot 4 control point during georeferencing process. On the georeferencing toolbar, add control point on lot building SMK Sultan Abu Bakar and make sure plot control point on the same position for both layers. As you can see, we are doing point 1, point 2, and now we will doing point 3 and point 4. After done plotting control point on lot building SMK Sultan Abu Bakar, click Update Display for update position image to real coordinate. Click at Georeferencing and click Update Display. And then click View Link Table on Georeferencing toolbar to show RMSE and make sure the RMSE is lower than 1.0. As you can see, our RMS error is less than 0, which is 0.331361. And then click on Georeferencing and click Rectify to save the current layer to a new dataset. Change the name to 1_georeferencing and choose the output location, and then click Save. After renaming SMK Sultan Abu Bakari _ georeferencing, drag the data to Table of Content. And now, we will start with our second step, which is Create Shapefile. First, right-click at Folder Connection, Folder Data, and select New and Shapefile. After that, name layer as Educational _ Building _ A, and then choose Feature Type Polygon, then click Edit for setting coordinate system to WGS 1984. As you can see, in the catalog, we will have Educational _ Building _ A.shp, and that's for the second step. For the third step is Digitizing. Click on Editor, then click Start Editing to start process digitizing on layer SMK Sultan Abu Bakar. Next, click Features and select Layer Educational Building A and start Digitize on Polygon School Building. After done digitize, click Editor and click Save Edits and click Stop Editing to save the data. Next process is key in the attribute. Right click on the Educational Building A at Layers and click Open Attribute Table and click Add Files. Before adding files, make sure Save Edit and stop editing. When adding file on layer Education Building A, the name should be FCD, the type should be double, and the field properties position 0 and scale must be 0. When adding the file on layer Educational Building A, the FCD should be BE00010, FNM Educational Building, and NAM is the SMK Sultan Abu Bakar. For this process, you will need to repeat by start editing and stop editing at the editor. When everything is finished, we can open attribute table for educational building A and see all the shape of FNM, FCD, and NAM. And now we are ready for our last step for module 2, which is map layout. First, click view and click layout view from the main menu. To insert the north arrow, click insert on the main menu and select north arrow. Select the desired arrow and click OK. You can modify the size and the arrow location on the map as desired. Then insert title by selecting insert and then click title and name the map. Finally, navigate to File and click Save As to save your map. And that's all for the methods for Module 2. And now, let's go on with practical practices. The first one, determining the right map scale is crucial for creating map. Discuss this statement. Yes, the right map scale is very crucial for creating maps. Scale represents the relationship of the distance on the map or data to the actual distance on the ground. Map detail is determined by the source scale of the data. The finer the scale, the more detailed it is. The right map scale is scale bar, which is easy to use when figuring distance on a map. However, there are two other options, which is verbal scale and representative fraction scale. Choosing the right scale allows a better representation and information of the map. For this map, we will be using the bar scale, which is the best scale out of the three. And now for the second question. Compare the effect of having a large and small scale on map with an example. So large versus small scale. So the example that we are using is the Malaysian map. On the large scale, it shows a small area with a lot of details. Having detailed infos like roads, rivers, junction, places, site areas, local areas, neighborhoods, and town. Even though it shows a small area, it shows a lot of detail. That is large scale. And the ratio is, the example that we are using is 1 to 60,000. It is way lesser than small scale maps. Small scale maps shows a larger area with lesser and fewer details as there is not enough space in the map. Features like roads, rivers, streams are shown in lines, while places may show in points. So it covers the larger parts of the earth. The ratio that we are using for the Malaysian map on the small scale is 1 to 10 million. And yeah, that is all for module 2. Thank you.